how do you attract more clients with your processes and with your systems in place? Hi, I'm Vinodh Ramakannan, founder and CEO of Spinta Digital, a marketing agency that helps businesses grow. So today I'm going to be talking about how to position yourself. How do you attract the right client? How do you actually create that system that works in tandem? So let me just show you the simple set diagram that we've got. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is perfect positioning. So how do you perfectly position yourself? So who are the target audience that you're trying to target? Who are you trying to prospect? How do you want them to perceive you? What is that you want them to say? What is that message? So this basically comes under for you to understand what sort of a company you are and what sort of a person that you want to show yourself to be as. So this is where it's predominantly coming into, understanding your branding and the kind of marketing communication that you want to give. So that is the first part of it. The second is, how do you create that content around it? How do you create thought leadership content that actually says to people that yes, this person is a thought leader? And it should not to say any person, it should say to your target audience. So there's no point of you showing your thought leadership on a particular thing for an audience that is totally related to you, right? So you need to make sure that you identify the perfect positioning and create multiple thought leader content. And the next thing is basically building. How do you build relationships? So you need to really connect with people. How do you connect? You can use LinkedIn for that to connect with a lot of people. You can identify mailers and speak to them and start meeting people. So there's a lot of ways for you to build this relationship. So you just connect with them, connect as much as possible. And again, prospect. How do you prospect trust? So trust is something very important. So you can always connect with people and start going like pushing your sales content onto them. That's not how you build your thought leadership content. So you need to make sure that you need to prospect that trust. So when perfect positioning and thought leader comes together, you'll automatically start prospecting trust. So when you have the right positioning and you're talking to the right audience and you're really giving them a lot of value and showing yourself as a thought leader, you will prospect trust, right? So that is what this subset is about. And what happens when perfect positioning and personal messaging? Personal messaging is starting to conversation with people, Start these conversations, build network, build your conversations with these people. So once you have your perfect positioning and you're talking to your audience, personal messaging, in terms of using LinkedIn, when you start talking to your audience, that's where you build your relationship with somebody. So it does not need to be about sales, it's just about building conversations and building relationships. So once your perfect positioning and personal messaging works together, your relationship builds. Now what happens when you're messaging people and your thought leader content? You can directly do automation. So there's a lot of automation that can happen that could help you to become way more efficient on that. But again, the important thing is, if you do it for a person who's not your right target audience, it's not going to help you in, you might throw out really good content, you might build conversations, but you're just talking to the wrong people or you're just talking the wrong message to the wrong target audience. So when you see all these three work together, that's when you can actually start getting new clients. So these are the key factors. So anything you do in terms of your social selling, your email prospecting, or any sort of B2B selling or consultative selling, just make sure that you understand that your perfect positioning, building content, which is creating your digital presence, and personal messaging, which is like reaching out to people, generating leads. So if you want to see in another sector also, this could be about your branding and MARCOM, marketing communication. This could be about building your digital presence, which could be your presence across multiple channels, such as social channels, such as Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, your Quora, YouTube, your blogs, your articles, content out there about you. So this is where you create that thought leadership content, and on this could be equated to your lead generation and your lead nurturing. Right, so this is what this concept is about. So once you have the right branding and MARCOM, once you have the right digital presence, you are able to generate leads and nurture your leads with this thought leadership content. That's when you'll start getting new clients. So try implementing this for your business and let me know how it goes. Thank you.